Well, welcome to Unit 6 for the Supervisor's Critiquing and Coaching course. We've gotten through quite a bit. What we're doing for this unit is figuring out just what techniques you want to use to do the critiquing and coaching for your staff. Now, when we first started the course, I sent you the manual that had all kind of critiquing techniques and ways to coach your staff. So some of the things that you need to think about, and it depends on your particular scenario of how you're going to be doing it. If it's interpretive staff that already know you, and they already know what it is you expect of them, then essentially you go on the program, you watch the program, and you provide some critiquing and coaching on were the objectives of the program accomplished. That's one of the main things. Did you have objectives? Did you have an interpretive theme that was followed through all the way on the program? What kinds of interaction did the interpreters have with the audience? Was there show and tell? Did they show them things? So you have all those physical presentation techniques, but then also you have some of the administrative things. Do the visitors know who you are, what you do, and why you do it? Do they know more about your organization? If you're a membership organization, where they encourage you to become a member. So we had you create a checklist of things that you wanted to be sure that the program or the presenter articulated, and those are some of the things that you would check. Sometimes I've been a secret visitor, which means I do a critique for staff or tours or programs, and they didn't know who I was. I was just a member of the audience. I did know the objectives and the themes and the stories that the supervisors wanted the presenter to articulate, and those are the things that I watched. I kind of took notes to see how all the interaction with the audience was handled, and then I would sit and meet with the interpreter at the end of the program and give them a critique of pros, and I don't want to say cons, I'd rather say suggestions, and how they might approach a different scenario, like what happens if a child asks a question, or what if somebody brings you an artifact and says, well, you know what this is. So we would go through, based on a lot of the techniques in that first manual I sent you, as to where I would take the staff member and sit down and talk with them. And then I would follow that up with, again, a chat with the supervisor as to why Billy or Susan's program, these are the things that they really did well. Here are the things I think you might work with them on. Like maybe they didn't really know about some of the agency policies, things like that. So in this unit, it's really now time for you to think a lot about what techniques you actually want to use, given the types of programs or services that you're going to be critiquing, given the knowledge level or the presentation skills level that you're hoping that the staff person will present, how you're going to do a post-program critique of them, and just how you're going to set that whole thing up. Again, it applies to, it'll vary based on the staff that you have and the kinds of critiquing you're going to be doing. Will they be volunteers and brand new staff, or will they be more seasoned staffed? So you will have to modify the technique. In this kind of case, for critiquing and evaluation, there's always more than one right answer. So that's what your main goal is for this program. And for Unit 6 is to think about that. And then when you give me your answers and critiques, then we'll have a look then in moving this along for Unit number 7. Again, anytime you have questions, you can send me an email, or we can talk on the phone or chat. So that's what we have for Unit 6, and I hope you enjoy it, and I look forward to getting your responses. Have a good one.